Peace, love. This is Sahyofeya. I have come today to share with you some blissful information that you all may benefit from. Now, at the moment, I am speaking with my partner. You know her as Sereda, and she is away at the moment as I'm here to express this message. Before you have heard from me, you may not have heard my name, but I am a part of the group that speaks through my partner Sereda. You all know them as Soba. We have had much time away. The messages that we have been giving have been given more in private since it has been a generous time for opening and expansion. It has not been the time for us to remit the messages to you in this way. In fact, now the time is different because we are not interested in being on camera at the moment. But it is important that you focus on the message. So you will not see Sereda unless you see her in person channeling, or that is what is requested at this time. So we see that you all are here on a full moon day, and your date, I can't seem to get it right at the moment, but you all are experiencing something of another portal, and the energy is very, 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 very good for you. And it does not matter what you are doing, where you are, where you're going to find yourself at this time, because during this entire day, the rays of this lighter energy are going to be bathing you in its yummy, yummy glow. So today, make sure you get your rest once tonight comes. Many of you have headaches. You have soreness in the body, throbbing, tension. But it's different than you are normally experiencing. There is a reason for that. And you can do something about that destabilized energy, because all it is the new energies pouring in, and some of you are accepting it very well, and some of you are questioning, or you're just not taking it. So what is a recommendation is to simply call upon your guides, ask them to help ease any unfortunate energies that you feel that aren't feeling well for you now. You do not have to be in pain. It should not be excruciating at all. In fact, you will find once you start doing the thing that you enjoy doing, you will feel ease, and the tension will be less, if not gone completely. There is a message today that we have come to relay beyond just that, and it is to do your homework. But do the homework on what? Do the homework on who you are. But while you're doing that, also pay attention to what you are not. If you are here listening to this broadcast, then you are already on some next level stuff. You have only to be welcoming to you coming forth in all of your beautiful radiance and entirety. For to get to know yourself, you would think you may read a book about it. No. You could do many things, but that's not what I'm speaking of today. What is being spoke of today is that you go in and speak to your guides. Now, there are several levels of guides that you have, and you have ancestors, people who lived before you, and you have some that were illuminated, and then you have some that were not. And there's not any such thing as an evil, and they speak of as a ghost or something as such. No. All this is energies that do not want to go home. They don't want to go home, and they are being a bit rebellious and also holding on to the past. What they are doing is what they did when they lived upon the planet Earth in a human body, And now that the body is gone, they do not want to rest. Or at least they don't want to be in joy, because that would be excruciating for some of them, since they've been living against nature for so long on earth when they lived. So you have those energies first, those type of guides. When you call upon your guides, you want to call upon the highest light beings that you can. Yes. And why would you want to do something like that? Well, you don't want to call upon one guide or many guides who aren't living in the way that you're looking to live. And you don't want to call upon ones that are not understanding their life, when they didn't understand their life when they were living, and they are not able to set the example and the precedence that you're looking for. Or if you're going to, in another way said, if you're going to connect with these other energies, the other guides that are not illuminated or uplifted or ascended, then you will be connecting with someone and calling someone who is no higher than the vibration of the drunk down the street in someone's neighborhood, who does have purpose, has meaning, and is here just like all of us to learn, as you say. So we would tell you that you want to reach higher. You definitely don't want to reach for the lowest. You don't want to do that. You want to awaken the higher parts of you, and your guides are various aspects of you. And maybe you may not have been told that you are your own ancestor. It is true. It is very true. There is not an easy way in your language to tell you what that means. Telepathically, I will attempt to send you a picture of what that looks like. So if you're listening to this I'm doing that right now. So you have your guides, and then you have angels, which are various parts of you as well. They make up the whole. If there is a creator that is unseen, omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipotent, and you have that vibration, that essence in you, then you are that as well. And let me tell you something, beloved. Just because you have decided that you were going to live a life that was not of the highest calling for you several years back, and then one day you wake up and you say, I want to change my life. Well, there is no judgment in that. You are your own judge. You judge yourself. Your conscience is your judge. Yet consciousness is godliness. It is the oneness. It is that same energy that you look like God when you embody that, which is always there, which is always there. So your guides, your ancestors, your angels, your guardian angels, those who look after you, those who walk with you, you are a magical, magnificent being. For you always have an entourage with you. And as you're looking to connect with these guys, what will they help you with? Well, as us guys, we come so that way we can help lead you back to you, help lead you back to us, lead you back to who you are. See, you came to Earth and made a contract agreement that you wanted to be here, and part of you came, and there was a separation that happened. So you don't remember the lives that you have lived many times over. So that is okay, because that is a part of the process, and you knew very well what you were doing when you did it. Yes, you did. So what is asked of you now is for you to get to know yourself, and not the self that is the omniscient, omnipotent, omnipotent consciousness that is all things that you call God. Not that. But we want you to get to know who you are. Who is under the surface? What is under the veil that makes up your person? What is underneath the person? What radiates beneath the skin? What has no face? These are high teachings, and I know someone is sitting there looking puzzled. You need not understand with words and with your brain what is being said, because your original language is telepathy. And you will speak this very language again. In fact, you don't notice that you are, in fact, doing telepathy every single day. Every day. Which is where assumptions, premonitions, intuitions, hunches come from. You just have a knowing. And what people are doing every day when they are into things that they know are non-harmonious with everything that is, what are they doing? They do connect with things that are not harmonious with everything, because they are looking to run away from who they are, because they understand that once you know who you are, you have a responsibility. And with that knowing, remembering, and responsibility comes one having to step forward and to live their very truth. Some people don't want to do that. Some people want to play, play, play. There's nothing wrong with playing and enjoyment of life. However, you chose to do exactly what you are doing. You can go all the way in and you can come all the way out. But once you reach a certain level, you will not fall backwards because that is not the process. So enjoy your play, enjoy life, enjoy this earthly experience. You chose to do this because you wanted the soul to grow. And because you're a multidimensional being, growing is what you will do continuously as you follow the track that raises you every time you ask the question of who am I? The question is not who am I? The question is who you are not. That's what we would say. Now on this day that is the full moon, we are going to give you a meditation to do that is very, very short, because there are energies being sent through the portal right to you. Now, is there any purpose or any place that you must stand to receive these energies in a way that would be best for you? The only thing that we require and that you require to receive these energies, because this is what you tap into several times a year. This is your doing. It is your call, your doing. What we are here to do is to support you, great being, on your journey. See, you need not answer to anyone higher, because you are that one. And all you have done now is you have called a loyal counsel to come and to nurture you back, to remember who you are because of your magnificence. That is what you do. So, to receive the energies that you are trying to receive, what you need to do is be sitting down first of all. And as you do that, then you'll greatly be able to do the meditation that we are going to do with you now. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth and your nose. Very slow. And breathe in again with your mouth closed. And as you breathe in, say ha. As you breathe out and in, say ha. That's soul breathing. Breathing in and breathing out, saying ha. As you do that, I'm going to start counting. I'm going to count down to 10 to relax your entire body. And then once we get to the number, which is 1, then we will begin the meditation at that time. We want to make sure that you are in a comfortable position so that way you may get the most benefit from this day for you. Do not operate any heavy equipment or drive a car or be just walking around when you do this meditation, as it may not be a good idea to be out of conscious awareness of where and what you're doing, because it just would not be safe. So why would you want to do that? Just don't do that. Before we get started, we want to tell you that the world, even if it doesn't seem so all the time, that we love you a lot. We love you so very much. And we appreciate you for having the courage to go to the other side and to take a stand and to expand life in a way that you can only do since you signed up and volunteered to do so. And now we'll begin with the counting. So have a seat, relax, breathe naturally, and breathe normally. And in and out through the nose and mouth. So your mouth is open. And yes, Sereda, our partner, has been teaching you for a long time to breathe in and out through your nose. Mouth is closed normally in Kundalini Yoga and in Qigong. Now we will do the next level thing for you. It's time. All right, again. Mouth is open. In, out. In, out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Breathe. Continue breathing. In, out. In, out. In, out. It's a wonderful time to be a light worker on the planet Earth. We see you doing the best that you can. We see you wanting to make a change. We appreciate the changes that you have been making, even if they have seemed minute to you. They are great for the entire planet. Keep your momentum. After today, you will gather even more momentum. Use it. Use it to expand. Do not worry. Breathe. I want you to also work on your bottom chakras. Several of you, and you know who you are, have issues with the bottom parts of your body because those chakras are not that open, because you are a light worker, and light workers need more of the top part of their body. But as you have seen, many of you, and we are still meditating right now, this is a message just for you. and it is encoded with the message that you need to receive also, and information that is going to be downloaded into you at the end of this. So follow me. You will, in time, see that your very nature is about to come full circle. You still have time left to create the now that you want to create if you haven't and are not doing it. If you're listening to this message, dear Lightworker, it is important that you take the time to let others know that you are good. The way that you are to do that is to just be. Reflect your eyes good. And back to your chakras. Your chakras need recalibration. The ones that need recalibration the most are the heart. For some of you, it is the heart, but because you are learning channeling, because you are connected to your guides, your heart has expanded. The heart is not the issue. Your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, and your base chakra are the ones that we will be working with, because those are the ones that will bring you the most value while you're on this earthly plane that you're on. See, money, manifesting money as you all look to it, because you have things that you have chosen to pay. Having those chakras open will allow you to get up and do the work that you have chosen to do. We do not agree with people doing work that does not fulfill them, because you don't have to do that, because you are a manifester and you can create the ideal situation that you want to, especially when you have your guides and the angels are there, and your guardian angel, which is what I am, right? Sahyofeya is a guardian angel, Sereda. So when you tap into the wholeness, the fullness, the entirety that is you, more each time, you will begin to see more of the fruits of your labor will show up without you having to work so dang hard, which is no good for a light being, because you get burned out so much because of all of the sharing, giving, healing. Oh, sharing, giving, healing. Sharing, giving, healing over and over again. No. Light being, you were born. You are sent. You are returning. You are coming. You are becoming. You have come into being to reflect the highest good. And that doesn't really require a lot of hard, unnecessary work. For others that enjoy that, that is fine. However, if what you are doing does not feel good, then you are to choose something else. But I'm not directing you to do that now. What is important is now, but what is important is for you to put together a plan with your guides on what you want to do and when you would like to do it. But better yet, go with what you want to do. The when will be mentioned as you go through the process of seeing. And those chakras. Work on those chakras. We want to get into a bunch of deep stuff, but we're going to work on some things that you all are probably not doing right now, so you can ascend just a bit more comfortably, so you aren't getting the headaches and different things that are happening. The emergence of a larger part of all of you is trying to reveal itself. So, if you are afraid of working with guides, there will be assistance in that area. We will work extensively with that because we want you to get this area right. And it's not a matter of if you're going to get it right. It's a matter of we know you will and when. But it doesn't matter. It can be now or later. Each one is having a different experience at all times. So, your meditation has to do with breathing. The next step is doing. And if you need assistance with working on your chakras, well, you know where to go. We will assist you with that information. Remember, the angels are always there to serve and to help you. The realms that we are all in are not far from one another, so all you have to do is call Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Haniel, Buddha. There are so many others. But then you have your own guardian angel, whose name will come through, either when you're speaking with a reader who can help you with that, or you will get the information directly, all coming through you. Whether it comes through someone else or you're all by yourself in the room, it is all coming from you. Because there is nothing but oneness on the planet. Everything is oneness on the planet. Nothing is outside of the oneness. Color has no significance anymore. You will find people are connecting to people of other races, and they don't have time for the fear and the worry anymore because the old conditionings are falling away, and it should be so. It is good. You all have been doing a good job of that. Let go of that. If you are not the body, it is an illusion to believe that even your history is you, because it is not. That was one of your schools of thought. That was a school of thought. Another time you may be on another side of that school of thought, experiencing the opposite thing. It has happened. It has happened many times. So, if you're here, I know that you definitely have lived many times, because you would not be able to get this far, 30 minutes or so into this broadcast and this meditation. If you have listened thus far, and this has resonated with you, then you understand that you are larger than what you see, and so is everyone else. The only thing to worry about at this point is not UFOs. It is not UFOs. It is not who is living on another planet. Where all have you been? What was your name? What will you have to do next? What to focus on next if you want to fully use the energy that was just sent to you during this broadcast, during this meditation, during this wonderful, blissful day on this full moon. Then you have to work on the energy centers so you can see your gifts and share them. And as you do, as always, cultivating and growing your person and helping to remember who you are. As you're doing that, you are healing the planet. And we smile at your attempts at doing so because you're doing such a good job, benevolent one. Now, that is the message for today. Make sure that you tune in another time and that you keep it simple. We will talk about your needing to be lighter at another time, which was what we talked about the last time we spoke to you, which was last year. We told you about getting light so you can breathe. Yeah, it's scary for you as a human, but you have to. You need to see what is real and what is not. Yes, and we guarantee that good fortune is the result of the message that has come through today. Nothing but good fortune will come as a result of you realizing who you are and connecting with your guides, which are various aspects of you. We want you to become blended. We want you to be light, to feel how good it feels to be free from the anchorage of a bunch of stuff on the planet that you don't need. If you want certain things, then go and have them. But know that to be happy, all you need to do is to raise up and focus on remembering. And as you do that, others will come to you who need the same thing, and you will be able to support them in the best way that your gifts are able to support. One last thing before we go, and that is the ascension is you learning as a light being how, as a star seed how, as a Lumerian how, to integrate on the planet in a very earthy, positive way and not being completely outside of the reality here. Sure, if you're channeling, if you're listening to a message from something unseen that is coming through a person named who knows what, and your guides, you can't see them, not all of them, except for the earthly ones, and then you're an earth angel. All of this can seem pretty weird, yes. It is the reality, though. But you are to still integrate. So many of you have been wearing jeans. You have been wearing regular clothing. You have stopped decorating your faces, doing your hair in ways that make you feel weird, number one, make others feel weird, or shock people. And some people do like these things, but massively the world needs to receive you. So now you're learning to drop all the extras and maybe have a few things that are different, but not so far out that you feel like you're ready to leave the planet tomorrow and be on another planet because you don't feel like you deserve to be here. And you're not helping it out because of the costume that you're choosing. You want to, let's see how we can say this. You want to be free on the planet, yet you want to feel the sense of belonging while you're here. Every human being, every one of you does. It makes sense. So drop all of the costumes and let people be able to receive you. You don't have to assimilate and be something you're not. You don't have to be fake and authentic or any of that. But the message that you have to give or share, creating, writing, whatever you're doing art or whatever, just, sharing, whatever that looks like for you, it will come through. It'll come through your energy, your field. People can stand across from you, across the world, and still feel the gift that you have to relate on behalf of the Creator. They can still feel it. They don't have to recognize you by you holding up a huge sign saying, hey, I am a light worker, recognize me. I'm here, so you can come and take refuge with me, and I'm here to help guide you. You don't have to do that. They already know. The knowing is there. Promote yourselves as well, though, but do it in an earthly way, very subtly. Just be you. That is our message. That is all we have to say. Enjoy this day. Be well.